Wednesday morning, going on month 2 of Green Team being on Service Repair Online, live, getting through the harder times and the bumps, but it's getting quite efficient and still working at it, making everything work. Pretty busy morning, putting out some fires. The everyday craziness of running a business. Lost power, lost internet, lost phones. I don't think we've had a week for the last year where we didn't have one day where there wasn't some kind of chaos. There's always something. You've got to be used to that kind of chaotic environment if you really want to grow a business. Got a crazy afternoon set up. Going to a networking meeting right now for BOMA. Coming back, having an inventory meeting with Ferguson, having a sales and project management meeting after that, and then I have the Contractors Association meeting tonight. So, going to be a nice, fun-filled afternoon. Come along for the ride. So I get these little epiphanies about business typically when I'm driving, and the one I just had is that as a business owner, as you grow and you have more employees, what you become is essentially a project manager. Each one of your employees is a project, and your job is to manage them while they manage other projects, whether it be accounting, whether it be actual projects, whether it be administrative work. Regardless of the work of what they're doing, you still become their project manager. It is your job to hold them accountable for the things that you give them to do, right? But it's also your job to make sure that they have the tools and the resources to get those jobs done. The most important thing is that you have to give leeway. You have to involve them on the process of creating those mini projects. So the more they're involved, the more they're going to feel like they have control of it, and the more they're going to feel like they own it, right? Because they have to feel a little bit of ownership in these projects. Not just you lay out 15 jobs and tell each person to do them. You have to take each project and uniquely approach it based on that employee's personality, based on their skills. It's crazy how you have to kind of work around every single person's individual assets. Whether they're, good assets or bad, you still have to work around them. So consider yourself a project manager, and your time should be spent managing them, not doing your own tasks. Your time should be spent managing each and every individual employee within that business, not physically working or physically putting those fires out yourself, but managing the people that are putting the fires out. Hope that helps you guys.
Catcher.
What he's ordering for the shop.
Yeah.
Then it gets put away. Yeah. Then it gets divvied out to the trucks.
The good thing is when I run out of vacuum breakers or something for Sloan, I have 10 in stock. When I get down to 2, I need at least send me 10 more.
Any scanning.
Yeah, it's just like the other QR.
Okay.
And then you tap on the item to change the quantity.
Okay.
So however you need to order.
Did a pretty good job with
Yeah,
that.
man. No, it looks really great. So we'll just start with stickers and then.
Nah.
How about
Kowalski
like
has a bandsaw.
How about like a dead man or something to
We're
move it
gonna get 2
around?
dead men on there.
Do we have one, or we give them back to Kearney?
We gave no, those weren't Kearney's.
Whose were they?
Those were Specialized.
Okay.
So just kind of follow up from what I said earlier about project management and how you're managing people, individual people. The difficulty with growing your business is essentially when someone comes on new, you now have to manage them. And so the way that the tiers work and the way that you set your business up and the way that you structure it is you're putting leaders on top of leaders, right? You're hiring management level people to manage the people below them. And so the importance there is you have to recognize and realize when someone is being, or someone doesn't have enough time in their day. They're already managing projects, they might be managing other people, they might be managing business development. And what happens is they just don't have enough time to effectively manage the other people in the staff. So it's one thing that's really hard to do, but you have to dive in and talk to everybody on all levels to find out what's going on.
For automobile. So, and then any other